Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your gaming guy, Scotty Retro. This is FutureRetroTv, and I'm giving y'all this video today because I want to do a little something different. I want to freshen up my gaming channel on YouTube, so I want to start giving you guys reviews of the games that I'm playing and completing. And today, the game that we're going to review is The Last of Us Remastered. It was originally released in 2013 on the PlayStation 3, and then it got redone. The visuals, everything got upgraded for the PlayStation 4, which is The Last of Us Remastered. It's an action-adventure game that's story-driven. It was developed by Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is the people who made Uncharted, Drake's Misfortune, which is another popular series. The Last of Us went on to sell 17 million copies when it was released originally, with 1.3 million copies being sold in the first week. Like, those are unheard of numbers. It went on to get over 200 Game of the Year awards. It's deemed or cited as one of the best games ever created, and I can't argue with that. I totally agree. When you play this game, I mean, the game speaks for itself. Just an incredible title.
Gotcha, asshole! Finish him off! Hold him still! Oh, shit!
Okay, now let's talk about the story. Your character is Joel. You're living in Texas. The story takes place in 2013. All of a sudden, an outbreak happens and it ravages the United States. No one knows where it came from. No one knows what's going on. But you got to get out the house. You grab your daughter. Y'all rolling around trying to leave the city. It's other families out here. It's people in the streets running around. No one knows what's going on. It's just out of control. It's outrageous. The National Guard is there. Army is there. They don't know what's going on. It's just straight mayhem in the streets. It's just out of control. And so during those events, they fast forward you 20 years later, and that's where the story starts to pick up a little more. So you step outside, and obviously the United States is decimated from the virus. It's a lot of government control, quarantine zones, just you living off rations, it's curfews. It's just like martial law. And so you're going outside, you got to go survive, and you meet up with this lady named Marlene. And Marlene is the leader of the Fireflies. And the Fireflies is a freedom fighter group, which you will learn about as the game progresses, and you'll see what they're all about. So you meet Marlene. She says she has something for you. You follow her, you go into this apartment building, and the thing she has for you is actually a little girl named Ellie, who is another character that plays a major role in the game. So you meet Ellie. You talk to Marlene, like, what's going on? Marlene says, let's make a deal. If you take Ellie where she needs to go, I'll give you guys supplies or whatever you need. So we agree, and that's where the story really takes off. Just an emotional roller coaster. The relationship between Joel and Ellie picks up. It's like a father-daughter thing. Like, it's just incredible. It just builds you up to break you down. Like, every character you meet, everything that happens, it just tugs at your heartstrings. I'm telling you, I was cutting onions like every 10 minutes. This game just pulled you in. Like, the story is so intriguing. The cinematic action, they did a really good job at writing this story. Like, I'm this 10 out of 10.
Fuck you, man. He told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe it.
No, wait!
Okay, so now I want to talk about the visuals and the gameplay. So obviously the visuals got upgraded from the PlayStation 3 version to the PlayStation 4 version, and the upgrade is amazing. From character models to the city scenery, where you can see what the city looked like before, to 20 years later where the vegetation has took over and everything is like tore down. It's just the overall environment. Everything looks incredible. Everything is vibrant. It's like brand new. It's definitely eye candy. They did a wonderful job. It's A1. Now for the gameplay, it controls smooth. They give you tutorials so you can learn on the fly. It's easy to pick up. The thing that I really like is the AI, the friendlies, like the people you encounter. They can handle themselves well. They help you out. They don't get in the way, which is really helpful when you're in certain situations, because you got to worry about what you got going on. I can't be worrying about what the AI is doing or if it's just being a dumb system. And also for the enemies, they made them really tough. From the people who are not infected to the people that are infected, you have to act accordingly to what enemy you're dealing with. But you can go into these scenarios, two different ways. Obviously, the first option is, you know, to go in guns blazing, which is not really what you want to do unless you don't have a choice, because the enemies are really smart. They'll flank you, they'll surround you, and they have weapons too, like, and they'll really gun you down. But you can go in stealth also, so you can take everybody out and then nobody even know you there. It makes it easier, and then you save ammo, which is really, really important to survive. You can save your med kits. It's just, they did a really, really excellent job with the AI and also the upgrade system. So you collect these little pills, and they help you with things like your reload speed, or your healing speed when you're in battle, stuff like that. And then also they have benches throughout the different cities where you collect these cog-like items, and then you use those to upgrade your guns and your weapons and, you know, fire rate and clip capacity and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that, because with those upgrades you can kind of even the odds on the fight, and it helps you survive.
Well, perfect.
Now what?
Okay, so now I want to talk about the downloadable content called Left Behind. It's a really cool thing because it's actually free content that comes with the game when you buy The Last of Us Remastered. It's a prequel about the character Ellie and what happened before the main story, The Last of Us. It also has an in-between scene that's part of the main plot. Like, if you was wondering what happened, when you get into the game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's about Ellie and her best friend Riley, and they're just hanging out. You know, this relationship between them is more story driven than it is action, but nonetheless still pretty cool because it's free. You know, you can get into it. It's really well written. Again, tugging at the heartstrings, another emotional roller coaster. It's only an hour and a half, but you'll enjoy that too. Really, really well done.
Fuck the backpacks! Shit! Here!
Alright, so that's my review of The Last of Us Remastered. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're a gamer, I highly recommend it. Go get it, go collect it. It's an incredible experience. I'm telling you, you want to get into this game. You probably can find it anywhere now because it came out in 2013. It's probably like 10, 15 bucks. GameStop.com, eBay.com, or even your local record store. You could probably find it really, really for a cheap price. So with that being said, please, you guys, let me get that support. YouTube.com, FutureRetroTv. Help me with those subscribes. Help me with those views. Help me with those likes. Go get involved. And I'm going to see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to Future Retro TV. Peace.